Do you enjoy a warm bowl of oatmeal for breakfast, thinking you're making a healthy choice? You might be shocked to learn that, if you're over 60, the way you're eating oatmeal could actually be harming your health. There are 8 serious mistakes seniors commonly make when preparing oatmeal, unknowingly turning this nutritious meal into a health hazard. From hidden sugars to damaging combinations, today I'll uncover these critical errors and show you exactly how to avoid them. Keep watching, because making just a few simple changes can protect your health and enhance your energy levels dramatically. Oatmeal has long been seen as the gold standard of healthy breakfasts, especially for those of us over 60. It's warm, comforting, and gives the impression of being heart-friendly and gentle on the stomach. But just because something has a healthy label doesn't mean it's always working in your favor. In fact, it's often the little things we overlook that end up causing the most trouble. Think about this. Have you ever felt unusually tired after a bowl of oatmeal, even though it's supposed to give you energy? Maybe you assumed it was just part of aging. But in reality, the way we prepare and eat oatmeal can either support our vitality or quietly drain it. It all depends on a few key choices we make without even realizing it. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to certain ingredients, portion sizes, and nutritional imbalances. What worked for us at 30 doesn't always serve us well at 65. Oatmeal can either stabilize our blood sugar or spike it. It can fuel muscle health or contribute to its loss. It all comes down to the details. That's why today's topic is so important, because oatmeal isn't the villain, but how we prepare it can turn it into one. It's the small, repeated mistakes that slowly chip away at our health. But the good news is, with a few simple tweaks, we can turn things around starting tomorrow morning. So before you pour that next bowl, let's uncover the most common oatmeal mistakes people over 60 make. And more importantly, how to fix them. Let's start with one of the most tempting traps at the grocery store. They're quick, they're easy, and they promise a tasty start to your day. Flavored instant oats seem like the perfect choice, especially if you're short on time. But beneath that convenience is a hidden problem that can take a toll on your health after 60. Most of these pre-packaged options are packed with added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives your body simply doesn't need. You might be surprised to know that some flavored oatmeal packets have as much sugar as a glazed donut. For someone over 60, this can lead to blood sugar spikes that trigger fatigue, brain fog, and even mood swings. Over time, that roller coaster can increase your risk for diabetes, heart issues, and stubborn belly fat that's hard to lose. Beyond the sugar, many instant oats are also stripped of the natural fiber that makes oatmeal so beneficial in the first place. That fiber is what helps you stay full, supports digestion, and keeps your cholesterol in check. Without it, you're basically left with a bowl of sweet mush that leaves you hungry an hour later. So, what can you do instead? Try choosing plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats. They take a few minutes longer to cook, but they're worth it. You'll avoid the sugar traps, and you get to control exactly what goes into your breakfast. Adding your own toppings gives you freedom without the hidden risks. And remember, just because it says heart healthy on the package doesn't mean it's good for your heart. The key is knowing what's really inside. Now let's move on to another sneaky habit. Something many of us do without even thinking. Let's be honest. Who doesn't love a little sweetness in their oatmeal? A spoonful of brown sugar or a drizzle of maple syrup feels like a cozy treat to start the day. But here's the catch. For adults over 60, those extra sweeteners can quietly undo the benefits of your entire breakfast. The body becomes more sensitive to sugar as we age, And even small amounts can have a bigger impact than we realize. When you add sugar on top of oats, especially if you're already using instant or flavored kinds, you're creating a sugar bomb. This leads to quick spikes in blood sugar, followed by the dreaded crash. You might feel alert at first, but then comes the slump. Tiredness, irritability, and the craving for more sugar just to feel normal again. Over time, this pattern can increase your risk for insulin resistance and chronic inflammation. And here's something most people don't think about. Added sugars can also interfere with memory and concentration. That sweet start to your morning may be clouding your brain more than you know. It's not just about calories. It's about how your brain and body feel. So what can you use instead? Try naturally sweet options like mashed banana, diced apple, or a few berries. These give you fiber and vitamins along with the sweetness, creating a slower and steadier rise in energy. A dash of cinnamon can also bring warmth and flavor without the sugar spike. Cutting back doesn't mean cutting out joy. It means making space for a kind of sweetness that loves your body back. Now, let's look at another common oatmeal mistake. 1. That might explain why your energy disappears so quickly after breakfast. You've probably heard oatmeal is a complete breakfast. But here's the truth. On its own, it's not. While oats give you fiber and some nutrients, they're low in protein. And after 60, protein isn't just important, it's essential. Without enough of it in your meal, your body has a harder time maintaining muscle, keeping energy steady, and staying full throughout the morning. Think about it. Have you ever eaten oatmeal and felt hungry again just an hour or two later? That's a sign your meal might be missing something crucial. When your breakfast lacks protein, your blood sugar rises fast and falls just as quickly. This makes you feel tired, cranky, or even shaky by mid-morning, setting you up for snacking or overeating later in the day. Protein plays a protective role, especially as we age. It supports muscle strength, helps regulate hormones, and even improves brain function. And yet, many people skip it at breakfast without realizing the consequences. This daily habit over time can lead to gradual weakness and weight gain around the middle. But here's the good news. Adding protein to your oatmeal is easy. A scoop of Greek yogurt, a spoonful of peanut butter, a handful of nuts, or even a cooked egg on the side can turn your bowl into a balanced, satisfying meal. These simple additions give your body the tools it needs to thrive. So next time you make your oatmeal, ask yourself, where's the protein? That small change can make a big difference in how you feel all day. Now let's move on to something that seems innocent, but might be lurking in your milk or creamer. A splash of milk or creamer might seem harmless, but it could be adding more than just flavor to your oatmeal. For many older adults, the type of liquid they use can introduce extra sugars, unhealthy fats, or even chemicals that quietly interfere with digestion and overall health. And unfortunately, these are often hiding in products labeled as healthy or plant-based. Take flavored almond milk, for example. While it sounds like a lighter option, many brands include added sugar, gums, and artificial ingredients to enhance taste and texture. The same goes for certain dairy creamers, especially those that are fat-free or low-carb. They often contain hydrogenated oils or synthetic sweeteners that your body doesn't process well, especially as digestion naturally slows with age. Even regular milk can be tricky for some. As we get older, lactose intolerance becomes more common, leading to bloating, discomfort, or fatigue after breakfast. You might not even realize your morning discomfort is linked to what's in your oatmeal bowl. That creamy texture may come at a cost. So, what's the better choice? Try unsweetened versions of plant-based milks like oat, almond, or cashew milk with clean labels. No added sugar, no strange additives. Or stick with small amounts of plain dairy milk if you tolerate it well. The key is to read the label and know what you're really pouring into your bowl. Little details like this add up. What you mix into your oatmeal every morning becomes part of your daily health story. And now, let's look at another mistake many people make, even when they think they're being careful. It's easy to assume that if something is healthy, more of it must be even better. But with oatmeal, portion size matters more than most people think, especially after 60. As our metabolism naturally slows down, large portions of even the healthiest foods can lead to weight gain, blood sugar imbalances, and digestive discomfort without us realizing why. A standard serving of dry oats is usually about half a cup, which expands when cooked. But many people pour much more than that into the pot, ending up with oversized bowls that go well beyond what the body needs at one time. If you've ever felt sluggish or overly full after breakfast, the size of your portion might be the culprit. Portion control becomes especially important because oatmeal is high in carbohydrates. While they're complex carbs, better than processed sugars, they still break down into sugar in the body. Without the right balance of protein and fat, large portions can cause glucose spikes that leave you drained instead of energized. It's also worth remembering that portions don't have to feel restrictive. When you balance oatmeal with other components, like berries, nuts, or eggs, you feel satisfied with less. A well-rounded plate is more powerful than a big bowl of just one thing. It's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. So next time you reach for that measuring cup, pause and ask, is this the amount my body truly needs, or just what I've gotten used to? Now, let's talk about something even more surprising. When you eat your oatmeal can be just as important as what's in it. You might not think timing makes a big difference when it comes to oatmeal, but it absolutely does, especially as we age. Eating this comforting bowl at the wrong time can affect your blood sugar, energy, and even your sleep. Surprising, right? But your body's rhythm, your internal clock, becomes more sensitive with each passing decade. For example, having oatmeal too late in the morning can set you up for an energy roller coaster. If you skip breakfast and eat a big bowl around 10 or 11 a.m., you might experience a sharp blood sugar spike, followed by a midday crash. This often leads to brain fog, irritability, or reaching for snacks you wouldn't otherwise want. Eating oatmeal as a late-night snack or dinner might also backfire. Although it feels soothing, oatmeal is high in carbs, which can disrupt your blood sugar overnight. This can lead to restless sleep, nighttime bathroom trips, or waking up feeling groggy and unrested. You might not connect the dots, but the timing of that bowl could be part of the issue. Your body's insulin sensitivity is strongest in the morning, so the ideal time to enjoy oatmeal is within 1 hour of waking up. This helps stabilize your energy for the rest of the day and supports healthier digestion. Pair it with protein and good fats, and you've got a breakfast that truly fuels you. Timing isn't everything, but it's a piece of the puzzle that many people overlook. And speaking of puzzle pieces, there's another important one most people miss in their morning bowl: the absence of fiber and healthy fats. You've probably heard that oatmeal has fiber, but did you know it might not be enough on its own? As we age, our digestion slows, and our bodies benefit even more from a combination of both soluble and insoluble fiber. Without adding extra boosters, your oatmeal could be missing a key opportunity to support gut health, brain function, and heart protection. Healthy fats are just as important. They help your body absorb vitamins, keep your brain sharp, and create a longer-lasting feeling of fullness. When oatmeal lacks these, it digests quickly, leaving you hungry, tired, and possibly even constipated. That's not the kind of healthy start anyone wants. So, what can you add? Just a tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seeds can transform your bowl into a gut-friendly, omega-3 rich meal. A few walnuts or sliced almonds not only bring crunch, but also nourish your heart. And a teaspoon of coconut oil or a few slices of avocado might sound unusual, but they blend beautifully and give you slow-burning energy. These little additions might seem small, but they pack a punch. They help slow the absorption of carbs, reduce blood sugar spikes, and make your breakfast much more balanced. It's like upgrading your oatmeal from basic fuel to premium performance. So before you take your next bite, ask, did I give my oatmeal the support it needs to support me? Now let's take a look at one final mistake. A habit that feels safe but might be limiting your nutrition without you even noticing. There's comfort in routine, especially when you find a breakfast that works. But here's a gentle truth. Eating the exact same bowl of oatmeal every day could actually be holding your health back. While oats are nutritious, relying on one meal too often can limit your nutrient intake and affect your gut microbiome, the friendly bacteria that keep your digestion, immunity, and even mood in balance. Think about it. Your body thrives on variety. Different fruits, seeds, and grains offer unique vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. If you always add the same banana, the same splash of milk, and nothing else, you're missing a chance to feed your body a broader range of what it truly needs to age well and feel energized. And here's something else to consider. Your gut. Bacteria love diversity. When you switch up your ingredients, you encourage a richer, healthier environment inside your digestive system. This leads to better nutrient absorption, stronger immunity, and even improved mental clarity. Variety isn't just fun, it's functional. So instead of eating oatmeal the same way each morning, try rotating your ingredients. One day it's blueberries and almonds, the next it's pumpkin and sunflower seeds. Maybe some days you skip oats altogether and go for a protein smoothie or a veggie-packed omelet. Your body will thank you for the change. Routine can feel safe, but health grows from flexibility. And now that you know what to avoid, let's pull everything together and see how to build the perfect oatmeal bowl after 60. Balanced, delicious, and truly nourishing. Now that you know what to avoid, let's talk about what a truly nourishing oatmeal bowl can look like for someone over 60. Imagine this: a warm, creamy bowl of plain rolled oats, cooked slowly with water or unsweetened oat. Milk. The texture is soft but hearty, something that feels both comforting and energizing. But this time, it's balanced in all the right ways. Start by adding a tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia for a powerful fiber and omega-3 boost. Then, mix in a scoop of protein, like Greek yogurt, a spoonful of almond butter, or even a sprinkle of protein powder if that works for you. This slows digestion and keeps your energy steady throughout the morning. It's fuel your body recognizes and appreciates. Next, bring in color and antioxidants with a handful of fresh or frozen berries. Blueberries, raspberries, or chopped apple not only satisfy your sweet tooth naturally, but also support your memory and heart health. A light dusting of cinnamon adds flavor and helps balance blood sugar. No syrup needed. To finish it off, add texture with a few walnuts or pumpkin seeds. These healthy fats protect your brain, ease inflammation, and add just the right amount of crunch. The result? A bowl that supports your digestion, muscles, energy, and mood, all without the sugar crash or bloated feeling. Small shifts like these can have a big impact. You don't have to give up oatmeal. You just need to give it the care and balance your body deserves. If this helped you rethink your morning bowl, share it with someone you love. And hey, drop a comment with your age and where you're watching from. Let's make this a space to support each other on the journey to healthier mornings.